Dude, deadass, you're a fucking idiot. I'm just gonna see you as some idiot fuck on it with a podcast. That's all you are, alright? You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. No, I didn't think so. So shut the fuck up. Consider you might be a fucking idiot loser with nothing better to do. Your next podcast, the next time somebody's talking, why don't you shut the fuck up and let somebody finish speaking so they can finish their idea, you dumb fat fuck. I assure you, it will not turn out the way you think so. But go ahead, pursue me, pursue this, you're a fucking idiot, we're done. Sure you do, sure you do. I don't think you know shit at all. And for the record, buddy, you don't understand any of the bullshit going on in the world. You understand what Facebook tells you, you understand what your friends tell you, but you don't do your own research. Even having a debate or a conversation with you on my end is going to be severely detrimental to my state of mind. You probably won't be able to keep up. And you know what's even funnier about this whole exchange between you and I? You message me the exact same way that you talk on the podcast. You sit there and you fucking interrupt people, you're dead ass in your conclusions, you have no room for any error, you have no room to be coachable or learn. So, I raise you this. Have fun priding yourself on your little podcast and sit there and talk shit. Go ahead, slander me if you want, because I don't love everybody who hates people and hates fucking freedom. Go campaign for your indentured servitude that you want so bad. Alright? Have a good life. You guys have a threesome after you took that fucking profile photo? I bet you're the catcher.
Hey, I'm playing you audio. My name's Eli. I have a shitty podcast that no one fucking watches. Like me.
Yeah, you're really cool. Yeah, you need me for views. Think about how sad that is. I really don't care. Anyway, buddy, you've done a good job of pissing me off trying to figure out what the fuck you're even talking about. Go have fun gossiping with your little boyfriends, kiss each other on the lips, suck each other's cock, you know, just a little rim job here and there.
Now it kind of makes me wonder. Did everybody get to hear the positive message from a fan, I hope?
All right, now you have implanted doubt. Did you guys hear? We were playing some fan mail just then. Did anybody hear any of that? Probably not. I just see random LOLs. By God. So give me some clarification here while I sit frozen looking at this phone.
Oh, boy. Well, welcome back to another exciting week here at Stuck at Night. Man, I'll tell you, between like Wednesday was probably like the highlight of my week, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just a bunch of nothing. Just worked. It was just so it was the most uneventful thing. I made up a new joke just today. That's how it was so uneventful that all the uneventfulness inspired a new dad joke that I don't think has ever been told before.
That was your pick with the dog, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the pick with the dog. The joke is, why did the gun go on a mass shooting spree?
Why did the gun go on a mass shooting spree, Josh?
Because the trigger was depressed.
Oh,
You know
and
what I mean?
they heard, by the way. They heard the fan mail.
Oh, good.
Okay.
I was pumped. I was pumped they didn't hear. I've been like, hell yeah, I've been pumped for that.
That's,
awesome.
My dear friends, countrymen, Romans, that is what we consider a normal exchange from people that watch our show. And
we just call the show Trainwreck.
Trainwreck. Yeah. According to I missed that guy. You know, he was all about this.
Who's that?
You know, that buddy that left that message for us.
Was that Mighty Joe Young?
I don't know that's a thing, but I don't know what
the
fuck that is.
You need me for views.
Oh, yeah. I remember his alt name. Okay, so a little context. That guy was what was he? Just anti-Jew. He was a Jew hater.
Yeah.
That's it. Like,
I don't blame him, but
I mean, I know it might be that. Oh yeah, yeah, right. You know what? Star David, burn your ass over here. But You know, I love exchanges. I love exchanges like that. I remember that, and that will forever. You know, I'm gonna etch every word of that message on my tombstone, so it can always be remembered. But that aside, okay, the last time we were here,
It's fun. Yeah. Well, like, what have you done since last time? Not to spend too long on it, but how was your week? I haven't seen you. I don't talk to you outside the show, really.
Well, yeah, I mean, we've tried.
This is how we catch up at times.
I had a very awkward night, and I'm going to try to be respectful. So
by all means, be as disrespectful as possible. It makes it so much better.
It's terrible, okay? I don't want to, but if the person hears this, like, I feel terrible, and that's not my intention.
That's just terrible.
Sweetheart, okay? Let's just say there was a lady that came home with me last night, and I was not aware of how impacted by intoxication she may have been, which is cool. It's fine. No judgment.
She was just taking a lot of vitamins or something?
No, the drinking and,
Drinking
whatever. Maybe
like
some
apple juice
medication and beer. I don't know what
you guys were
all
doing.
that encompassed. No, we weren't doing shit. I was having my Jack and Coke. She had a beer. She went outside for a moment, came back in, and I was like, what happened between then and there? And so when we get home, she's supposed to sit on my bed, but she
How old's Jack and where do you get the Coke?
She that's funny. Not really.
It took me
you're
that
terrible.
long to
You're
think of it.
fired.
Yeah.
She she misses my bed and goes face down through a giant fucking wooden table with a bunch of screws in it with all my books on it and shit. And she's stuck between my bed.
She full on Chris Farley'd that table.
Yes, with her face. I won't give any fucking names, by God.
Well, you don't got to give any names. Just go look out for people's faces for the next few days.
Well, no. And it's not the person in the picture, by the way. There was different people involved. So anyway, yeah. So she totally missed the bed by this much, and she was wedged between my bedside and just face down into my fucking floor.
You just let her sleep there? It's fine.
I was really struggling to get her up, and
you play it where it lands. Am I right, golfers?
I mean, that's actually not a bad idea. You should have been able to call me and
no,
say,
I'm stuck.
"Hey, just work with it, man."
Yeah.
But no, and I was just so worried because the screws were literally like less than a half of an inch away from protruding into her skull. And they were just like right there. I'm like, hey, attractive lady, those things are gonna hurt.
You were less than a half an inch away from just a horrible night.
Yeah, well, then you'd have extra holes that I'd have to learn what to deal with there.
Oh, boy.
So it took some doing, and then we got to where we needed to be, and it was an unforgettable night.
No, it sounds pretty.
She was able to eat quesadillas and walking bare naked from.
Where did you go to pick this person up at?
From the bed to the bathroom, buck naked, just eating quesadillas at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
You remind me of just a quick one-off, like producer Paul the producer.
Oh yes,
we had a mutual friend who rode the city bus in L.A. and picked up a fresh inmate that just had gotten out of jail and bought her 2 Whoppers and
I've heard porn
plowed her in the
start like
bathroom.
this. Really?
Yeah.
That's something he would do.
Yeah, it just sounds like, were you maybe in that area? Bought her a few quesadillas and we made love. We made sweet love.
Oh, man. I mean...
I'm more of a chalupa guy.
Lovely person, and you know what? No regrets. We're just going to move on, because we're just going to take the imagery out of my head. How is your non-eventful...
I just told you. Now we're going in circles.
Nothing at all? Nothing?
But...
Okay.
This is how we go in straight lines. Speaking of lovely people, we're going to go opposite, not lovely people. Chris, I can't even say it now. I can't even say his nickname in high school.
Yeah.
They used to call him...
Oh.
I'm gonna get suspended for it.
No, don't get suspended, but what the fuck?
Chris
We say this, the C-U-N-T
Chris the
word.
Cuomo. Chris the ho.
Okay.
Chris the homo Cuomo.
We're allowed to say that,
Oh,
right?
are we?
It's YouTube.
I don't
you can
know.
say homo with respect.
But where we last left off, he was just suspended, correct?
So yeah,
This is all Wall over the week.
The only headline I read is that
he didn't have a good weekend. There was a segue. You know who didn't have a good weekend?
Chris
Cuomo. God damn it,
now
we're so green at this.
It's okay. You're disjaculated or whatever. Ew, that sounded like ejaculated.
Yeah, you did. That didn't sound good.
Yeah, it's okay. But all right, so here's all I know. He tipped off his brother, and he said, "I got a lead." He said I got a lead on the blah blah blah, and that's why he got fired. He was pretty much trying to vilify
Blah blah blah
I
blah.
don't know blah 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 me. One of the sexual accusers or some shit. Victims.
You said it, not me.
I mean, believe all women, right?
Yes, CNN. So this is what they said back when he first got suspended. So you can imagine what they found out after he got fired. But they said, when Chris admitted to us that he had offered advice to his brother's staff, he broke our rules, and we acknowledged that publicly, the network said in a statement. But we also appreciated the unique position he was in, doggy style, and understood his need to put family first and job second. However, these documents point to a greater level of involvement in his brother's efforts than we previously knew. As a result, we have suspended Chris indefinitely pending further evaluation.
May I ask, what was it? Family first, job second, or the other way around?
No, they were like, no, we get it. It's totally family first, job second.
So I am not trying to attack
I've
my
never
father.
seen a job be so cool with being called second. No, it's fine. We get such a passive aggressive statement. No, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, job
See-
second. He's suspended. It's cool. No problem.
Context, journalist, all right? The public trust. What about that, you fucking cocksuckers? Fuck you, CNN. I hope y'all get canceled and we get some real journalism. I've heard some fucking echoes in the halls talking about we gotta change our media, and by God, it better happen.
Well, you see-
My father was talking about this very case and somehow downplayed it. He admits he did wrong, but he was just helping out his brother. It's family. I'm like, Dad, I love you with all my heart, but even I understand, you know. But now, would I give my dad a tip? Maybe, but I don't know.
Well, you see, as soon as the Chris Cuomo thing came out, CNN had to break it, and they broke it.
They broke their own news.
I guess they had to give it to Brian Stelter,
And we have breaking
because Jim
news.
Acosta was on there like, "Yo, Brian, you need to go and kind of like co-host
Cuomo
this."
was suspended from CNN after documents
And just
revealed he
listen.
had
Look
at that
involved
face.
more than previously known and shaped.
And then I want to play the Jim Malone video to
Andrew
kind of
Cuomo's
really set that. Like, why is
Cuomo,
Brian Stelter
Chris
saying
Cuomo, we should
this?
point out, has now been terminated here at CNN. That's the latest breaking news about what's happening here at
Look at
CNN.
that
I wanna
fucking-
mention
Did he find
Brian
John Connor?
Stelter.
Is that
He's such a
why?
potato head.
Brian, obviously this.
Look at that.
This is
So
huge
serious.
news, not only inside CNN but for this industry. What can you tell us?
Yep.
Yes, Chris Cuomo, one of the most popular anchors at CNN, one of the best known names in television news, violated
Unfortunately.
journalistic ethics and norms, not once or twice, but many times. And that's ultimately what is the result of today's news, Jim. As you mentioned,
Like, they're acting so shocked by that.
This is CNN talking about it.
Don't you do that like every
On a
day?
daily
Yeah, you do
basis?
that on a daily basis.
Are you not beholden to your shareholders and lobbyists? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, mainstream media.
Well, you do know what just happened, right? That CNN is, or if at the very least in the works, shows you really how much I really do know, which is nothing at all. But
Very good.
CNN is being acquired by Liberty Media and or Discovery.
Is that a good thing?
I got no idea, but when you hear what their chairman Jim Malone says about CNN, you tell me if it's a good
Chairman
thing.
Jim Malone of Discovery? Of the people that are talking about what, taking CNN over? Or am I...
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
very interested because gee, we need honest media, journalistic.
So you wonder why Stelter and CNN are coming out cracking down, and I wonder if it's because of this new acquisition. And you know, this sentiment has been pumped through the company of CNN, like, y'all fake journalists, y'all content creators, better watch out.
That's essentially what they are.
I would like to see CNN evolve back to the kind of journalism that it started with, and actually have journalists, which would be unique and refreshing.
Yes, this day and age.
I'm just gonna keep dropping that all
to
day.
sell it, or spin
Blah,
it
blah,
off
blah.
and then sell it. Do it and
So is that
That's a positive.
or is that a
Blah blah blah.
How did you get that first noise? That's the noise that the chick made when she went head first on my table last night.
no? That's the noise you made when you saw it happen.
Okay, that too.
Yeah. Oh!
I was more worried about my comic books, bro. That shit costs money, but all right, anyway, no, I'm a terrible man. So, okay, I don't know shit about seltzer water,
Yeah,
old man.
Helter Stelter.
Was that Soros or something? Whatever. Yeah, if I don't know what his past is, but if he's going to take over this company and he has the ability to get some real investigative journalists involved in CNN and fire everybody that's fucking in there right now. He's made a fan out of me. We need to see a change. America needs better media.
That's Stelter. This is Stelter.
Oh, that's Stelter?
Yeah, the old man on the screen was John Malone.
That's Mr. fucking Potato Head. All right, John Malone.
This guy's butt cheeks puckered even more so because he's not anal kegeling. And I'm not implying anything there, but he had to pucker even more so this time when he heard John Malone say, "We want real journalists."
Dude,
he was like,
every CNN member that heard him say that in that moment knew that they were just called out.
Yeah, there's some good ones, but
In
Stelter
CNN,
and
I don't know anymore. I haven't watched in years. I gave up after the Bernie Sanders shit. So
I'm not gonna lie, I'm just talking on my ass.
All right.
I don't know anymore. I was just kind of,
Yeah,
hoping,
no, I think all of CNN, they're just a bunch of shills that want that serve
and wishing.
Oh, that's cute.
And hoping.
Don't they do that with
and
the
praying
chick voice?
And wishing.
Hey man,
and hoping.
Take a hit of your joint or something. But that was a cute little song and dance there.
You like that?
You took me off guard.
Good.
All right, whatever old
Good,
man
as we
Malone,
should.
whatever old man Malone is all about. I like the cut of his jib right now.
Yeah, he said, I want real journalists.
Yeah, we haven't had that. Like right now, America relies on podcasters.
Tell us in the comments, do you think John Malone is pulling our pud, or do you think he's being serious? Like maybe start a new segment called, pulling our pud. Is this guy pulling our pud, or is he being legit? Like, hey, listen, I really care about news, or is he saying, hey, listen, I really care about money, and the money is where CNN is not. You know what I'm saying? Let's go there.
Yeah, they got record
I'm John
lows
Malone
right now. Yeah, so whatever the case, I'd be interested in the feedback. And hello to all of the lovely returners and fans. Hurricane Big Chap, who has an amazing channel, Indy, Christina Rescue, and that's as many as I can fit right now. Ricardo, what's up? So yeah, okay.
Speaking of
media.
Ricardo, why don't we go ahead and just hop right into
the European nations?
Everybody's favorite topic of ours.
Moronocron or something?
Just COVID in general, because everyone loves when everyone talks about COVID. Am I right, guys?
Oh, we love some COVID talk. Well,
blah, blah, blah.
They love it.
I hate that.
You know who that is?
No.
Greta.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's Greta Thunberg.
God. So I made the mistake of sharing in Voice of the People that on 4chan, I didn't look for this shit, man. You go on 4chan, yes, people still use it. They made deep fakes of that poor girl. Okay, it's terrible.
When?
Yeah, well, people get very upset, and that's just tip of the
What?
iceberg.
Should we suspend them?
People,
you dictator.
Yeah, we're not gonna go down that rabbit hill or rabbit hole.
Yeah, we have some stuck in the middle Voice of the People drama. Maybe we'll address either at the end of today's show or tomorrow or Wednesday. But
the people known to be the toughest are begging us to remove somebody they don't like.
Yeah, y'all motherfuckers are hypocrites.
Totally.
Come on now.
All right, so I did speak to an old fan who left us because he identified that we were just too much right-leaning, blah, blah, which is fucking hilarious, though, because now don't do it. Don't do it. He's rejoined. Of course, if I say don't do it, he does it. He does it fucking twice and looks me in the eye.
Blah.
Yeah. All right, so this friend of mine, he lives in Germany, and he told me some fascinating, horrifying things, and apparently some of these things, not to get ahead of myself, are being implemented in my home state of New York. All right, so
which one you want to start? Let's start off with Germany first.
Germany, apparently,
something close.
Here's just what I didn't know prior to
Richard
bringing up this. I hate you. Prior
to
this,
Richard Pryor, dude?
This article, apparently, if you rely on unemployment or disability, here's some sad music. If you rely on disability or...
Do you rely on disability?
Or unemployment. If you don't prove that you're vaccinated, you can't get shit. And in Italy, if you go to work, they withhold your paycheck until you provide evidence that you were vaccinated. In New York, I understand they're doing something similar, but first, let's scratch the surface of motherfucking Germany. And I'm sorry, I got that whole Star of David over here. I get a little nervous talking about the Joymans doing some Joyman-ass shit from, back in the day. Hey, no, I don't look at all of Germany like any of that. In present day, wonderful people.
Bullshit.
So my best friends are German. They make the best food, I'll tell you that, and their chocolate.
So, Germany on Thursday announced a nationwide lockdown for the unvaccinated as its leaders backed plans for mandatory vaccinations in the coming months. Unvaccinated people will be banned from accessing all but the most essential businesses, such as supermarkets, pharmacies, to curb supermarkets and pharmacies to curb the spread of the coronavirus.
This is a repeat of what they tried to do here.
Yeah, and it's what's-her-face's last press conference, too, by the way. Merkel? It's her last press conference, but those who have recently recovered from COVID-19 are not covered by the ban. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Did you hear that Merkel
No,
is having a fantastic time with 90s actor Jamal White that played Urkel?
Jaleel White.
I said it right. You're
Did
racist.
you do that?
Okay, so continue. I'm sorry. You were asking me a genuine question. And I had to do an Urkel thing.
Did you do that?
I did the COVID impositions. All right, so the last part. Sorry.
The ban, remember, lockdowns on unvaccinated people. The question to you is, let me see where.
So they make them stay in their homes? Is that
right here? No. Those who have recently removed. Yes, exactly. No, they don't make them stay in their homes. They can go to essential. Were you not listening to anything I said?
I was thinking about that awesome joke I made
just
about
zoned out. Like the whole
Jaleel
point
White.
of us doing a show is like, you
They
you
play
say
off each
something,
other.
I listen.
Yeah, Merkel and Urkel, bro.
Then I say something, you listen.
If you don't understand my vision of Merkel and Urkel and why that was
did.
funny,
I got it, and then I corrected you because I heard you. I said Jaleel White, and we moved on.
Merkel Urkel, bro.
Now I feel like I have to redo the whole.
No.
The whole thing.
So, are they being sent to unvaccinated camps?
No, that's Australia. we'll get there.
I don't know anything. I'm guessing.
Well, no, you're just so Germany, unvaccinated people, they're gonna lock them down. I'm confused by this right here. Those who have recently recovered from COVID-19 are not covered by the ban. What does that mean? Does that mean they're good, or you know what I mean? Like, I just didn't understand that. It sounds like that even if you've just recovered, it sounds like they don't take into account natural immunity.
Oh, so they're still playing that game.
But I'm not sure though. I don't quite follow.
Yeah, for some reason I keep on blotting out when you read that sentence out loud.
Yeah, it's fine.
But
here, hopefully you don't blot this one out because this one is pretty wild. But on her last press hearing, Angela Merkel said, Angela White. She said vaccinated people will lose their vaccinated status 9 months. Every 9 months, you will lose your vaccinated status.
Okay, so
in Germany, you have to have a vaccine. Unvaccinated people are locked down. I'm sure they're soon to require papers if they not have already have it, as you're saying,
the
right?
friend of mine that has left and returned, and I'm grateful that you have, my friend, and he's evolved a bit. He said he has to provide his digital passport in Germany, or he's not allowed to do the things that all humans are allowed to do. Go out and eat in groups and all that shit. Is
he a citizen of Germany?
He had dual citizenship, so yes, he was a citizen of the United States and Germany because he was born in Germany originally.
It did say something about travelers I didn't put down, but if that's the case and he's a citizen of Germany, every 9 months,
yeah, he said that too,
his vaccination status expires.
So if I'm to,
you gotta get a vaccine every 9 months. Doesn't sound like a vaccine.
If I'm to follow, it's a treatment. It's not a fucking vaccine. We're over this shit. Okay, this is in no way like a fucking vaccine. It just barely prevents you from being hospitalized under the 1 percentile demographic. He claims over there it's a little better than the states because they have 94% of the population vaccinated. Imagine that too.
Well, we're getting there, dude. We're very close to what Germany's doing. Look what New York City, a very progressive, forward-thinking city, is now implementing. I think come today, like just started. Come today. It just started today. That they're implementing a vaccine mandate for all private employers.
All right, see, this is all right. Well, here's what I did want to say regarding Germany. Like, all right, does Pfizer and all these companies that supply the fucking vaccines every 9 whatever goddamn months, do they serve to get paid by subsidies and all that by keeping this instituted? Are they just getting richer and richer while people are falling under the pressure of this shit? I mean,
we're getting locked down again. This is what this is coming to, my
Florida,
friend.
I did tell our mutual friend in Germany that Florida's doing pretty fucking good.
Florida is literally, if not the bottom of COVID cases, like number 2 from the bottom.
Yeah. And he didn't battle me on that either. So, and he was a, you remember this?
Well, he
friend?
can't battle you because, like, look at Ireland, one of the highest vaccinated European nations, one of the highest COVID cases. Like, there is something to say that it is not necessarily, and actually, I think it's YouTube's policy for you. You cannot claim that the vaccine prevents transmission.
Okay. I mean, well, it doesn't for any fucking way.
Obviously.
So, and it has been said, and I know
What the fuck are we know? We're just two Joe Schmoes, huh?
that's all right, man. You gotta respect John Q. Public and what they gotta say. It has been suggested that, and hey, this is just take me at face value here, that the people that are getting the vaccines are helping develop the new strands. I am not a scientist. This is just what I fucking heard, and I'm sharing it.
Some people tell me no. Our good friend who loves to tell us that he's a scientist says no, that's not the case. But sometimes I think there's some bias there. But I don't know. What do I know? But here's what I do know. Hey, see what I did there?
Oh shit! You know what makes me nervous is Ricardo in Australia says 100%, Josh, you will get locked down again. Dude, I don't know if I have it in me to go through that shit again, let alone the American people.
I mean, we know lockdowns don't work. I think I may have an article.
It made the lower class or the working class poorer. That's what it fucking did. It took away our own autonomy, essentially, and now we have to rely on large, huge corporations to do all of the mom and pop work that we relied on as a community.
Lockdowns didn't work. Suicide rates went up. People with diseases that went up because they couldn't get elective surgeries. They weren't going in to get things checked out. So many things went up. It's proven lockdowns don't work. Look at some of the places with the highest lockdowns shows you that. Florida, who didn't lock down the most or as much as everyone else, kind of shows you that. Like, everything was just about the same. Everyone is going to be getting COVID regardless, and everyone should be almost like Omicron,
fucking more
Omicron,
we'll
Optimus Prime. More contagious, less deadly. That's what viruses do. People should almost, want to get this version if they want some type
to
of
strengthen
if they want to go with
own natural immunity.
What was found, like what Business Insider just published. Exactly. Hey, people who have the vaccine and get a breakthrough case have a really kick-ass immunity to COVID. Look, there they go, talking about natural immunity all of a sudden.
Okay.
I'll pull that up,
dude.
real quick.
I can't even articulate into fucking words how nervous I am about thinking of going through lockdown again. I really, really I'm not. If I'm personally not willing, how will that collectively be expressed by a populace that's had it? I
mean, we've seen a lot of the European countries protesting lockdowns.
And they're losing the game,
and they're losing it, and they're gonna just go ahead and do it again. I mean, this is fine and dandy and all, and the whole point of this article was just kind of to point out the idea that look at them finally talking about natural immunity, even though.
But it's only to push to get the vaccine.
With
it
had
had to go
vaccine,
in tandem. Yeah, you can get this variant and get stronger, but you better have been vaccinated first. So what the fuck is it even preventing? And the percentile 0.3 versus 0.89. I don't know the differences with the other fucking variants. And I keep citing it because that's the goddamn data.
Here's a glimpse inside. Here's the Australia internment camps.
Internment camps?
Yeah. If you've come into contact...
Hold on, my Star of David is vibrating.
Yeah, it should be.
Okay.
If you come into contact with somebody who has had COVID, you're there for 14 days. If you've had, even if you test negative, if you came into contact with them, you're there. It seems like if you have COVID... I think that time might be longer. It might be until you're testing negative. I'm not sure exactly on the details of that, but here is a look.
Do they get to jab you against your will? Because it doesn't seem like personal freedoms are a big
you're
deal.
not living in your house. You're in some portable. What the fuck? At that point, it's almost like, you think they aren't. Like, they just ripped you from your home. You're in some makeshift. Just look how it looks. This is real life, bro.
So what's the go?
So this, I'm going to give you a warning, yeah? It's an official warning that you have to stand above and obey the rules while you get, yeah? And we have to go the rules again. I don't care.
So am I allowed to go to the laundry?
Go to the rules
again.
again.
But you got to wear a mask, yeah?
Yeah, righto.
And you definitely can't go up the fence anywhere else. But you're allowed to go to the laundry, yeah? That's always been the case, yeah?
You're allowed
So
to.
if I was sitting
Look, this is where she can go.
right
This
near the
area,
fence,
it's all fenced off. Look at all the fences
why
right
are
there.
you
God, it looks like my
cabin?
middle
It looks
Just right near the
exactly,
fence.
which is not necessarily
It
the
makes no
worst,
sense, does it?
Well, it ain't the best either.
but you're forced to go there.
That is so uncomfortable and
Your
creepy.
balcony to go to the fence to talk to somebody else. That's just obvious, yeah?
Talk to some
So
man.
why that balcony?
Terrible of fake authoritarianism, but it's real.
What's that? Say it again.
No, like just people that have that fake authoritarianism, just like the guard you ran into at the concert that was like,
Yeah.
He's like, you know, he doesn't even know the fucking rules. Like, gotta talk to somebody else. I'm just doing my job. I just see this going so wrong on so many levels already at this level where we're at here. It's
And
upsetting.
One of the lines is you cannot leave your balcony and you cannot go to someone else. Where it makes no sense or it doesn't seem right to you, that is the line, and that's what the law is.
That's
yeah?
the law.
Yeah?
Can't do nothing about it.
Show direction.
There's a law that
Show
says that.
direction, yep. There's a show direction, yeah. And how the
Show
behavior must be done,
directions?
especially in this
I gotta write that
area
down.
because it's much more highly
CHO?
infectious and likely to have infected people, yeah.
Fuck you, people.
Highly
man.
infectious when all of us people are negative.
I mean, like
They're
listen,
all negative.
I get it.
They're just unvaccinated. I don't get
they're
any
all
of this.
Aboriginals, teenagers just escaped from there not too long ago, and Australia put out this this manhunt. Be on the lookout for people who escaped from the vaccination facility, kind of thing. Like, dude, they tested negative. It's not like they, you know what I mean? It's just like
people escaped where they fucking let the hounds out and shit. Like,
yeah,
people are
it's what
escaping.
it's really what it sounded like. But like, I get it. It looks like she's chilling. She's got her foot up.
Oh,
she's not in a like she
not
doesn't
under
feel
duress.
threat.
She-
She's not under duress.
I'll
But
give it that. But
does it ever start?
no, it always starts, chill until it's not. 0 to 100, man. I'm afraid that we're
Always.
slowly getting to that 100. And the more I see of this, man, like, I'm really starting to get personally afraid. And I've never been afraid of much. Only recently, I mentioned I recognize China as a threat to our country. And shit like this starting to creep into our own country, starting with New York, is making me even more fucking, like, anxiety-ridden. We don't need this shit, people. There's bigger things going on out there, but the media just wants you to think it's just this and go do what you're told. They have the control and they don't want to give it up now, especially when you let it get this far here. You think they're ever going to relinquish that fucking tight hand they have over all of your rights? Once you give it to them, baby, you don't get it back.
You don't.
So far, the risk is still very high, yeah? While you're here, can we just do that? Otherwise, the next time it's a $5,000 fine, and we don't want to do that.
It's a $5,000 fine if what?
$5,000 fine. If you breach again.
If I walk
What
out
the
onto that
fuck?
path.
Without your mask on,
With-
Oh my God.
If I cross that yellow line,
saying that you've broken the rule.
that I've broken the rule.
And there's where your cucks come into play. They're like, it's not mandated. It's only if you do it, you get like a big money fine.
Okay.
Isn't that like
Okay,
kind of like
and if you don't pay the fine, what happens?
pressure? You go to jail.
Right, you go to jail. You don't
It's
go to
not
jail.
mandated though, bro. Come
Oh,
on, man. Dude,
okay.
grow up.
Look, all of my
Grow up,
friends,
dude.
family, if I catch you with that fucking line trying to defend or simp for any of this shit, you have earned yourself one fucking open hand smack. 5 across the eyes also. I don't care if you're my fucking uncle or aunt or grandmama that's returned from the dead.
Grandmama.
I will smack all of you at the Christmas table. This should outrage all of us and put some goddamn concern. We're already concerned. We're fucking exhausted with concern. So when is it gonna go one step up?
Well, can I just at least end the COVID segment with letting everyone know that there are people out there who are just trolling the media intentionally, letting people know, yeah, I know a lot of the fear mongering. I know a lot of this is just incessant. It's uncalled for. So yeah, I'm going to have some fun. Dana White.
I like Dana White.
He got COVID recently.
You hear about Dana Black, his brother?
Hey, yo.
No, I'm not funny.
I heard he got shot by the cops.
You made it work. Okay.
I thought you said you made it worse.
That too.
He recently got COVID.
All right.
He's 100% COVID free now.
Did he beat it in 3 days like Joe Rogan?
Do you know who he credited?
Don't say Fauci.
No. He thanked Dr. Joe Rogan.
No way. No fucking
He
way.
did.
Oh my God, the media must be going balls
They
deep
are
crazy.
They are. You know they
Dr.
are.
Joe Rogan. Oh,
You
fuck.
know they are.
No.
They're upset.
I'm kind of happy with this, though. Piss off the media, please.
Sometimes he's a little fucking snarky, but
oh hell yeah,
when he does shit like this, I'm like, okay, the snark
Bro,
pays off.
He's
sometimes.
a champ. He's a
Dana,
champ.
this is the question on everybody's mind. We were worried about you. How
I'm
you doing?
incredible. Today is day 5.
He's
tested
excited.
positive for COVID. And this morning at 9 o'clock, I tested negative. Thank you, Dr. Joe Rogan.
Wait, is it time we actually give Joe Rogan his medical license? He got Aaron Rodgers healthy in like 2 days.
Joe Rogan said something so interesting, and like it's not giving out medical advice, but he's like he put it in a way as if you just caught a cold, something going around, and I saw you beat it. As a friend, I'd be like, "Yo, what'd you do to fucking
Why are you
get rid
watching
of
me
it?"
beat it, dude? It's very personal.
You must beat it.
That's not how it goes. It's terrible. Okay, all right. So I'm sorry, I ruined it. Go ahead.
But I'd be like, "Yo, Eli, I just got it. What did you do to get rid of it?"
Ivermectin and
well, whatever,
working out,
whatever it is, you would tell me. You fucking dude, fucking gorilla face kettlebell presses, dude. Like what to get rid of a sickness? Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah,
just kettlebell press the shit out of it. No, you know what I mean? Like,
no,
it's just
I tell you to keep CNN on loop for 24 hours for at least 3 weeks and get all of your vaccines and booster shots.
Some people would say that.
I know exactly
Some
who they are.
good friends would say that to one another. I don't know, bro, but just keep watching CNN and they'll tell you how to get better.
Fauci knows the way. You just listen.
I am the science.
He is the embodiment of science. Yes.
I am science.
You got that fucking voice
Fauci.
on point. Dude, it chilled me. I felt like he was in the room. Honestly.
How'd you like that, though? Dana White
He's trolling the fucking media, and I love it. And I love Rogan. I love everything. These are... All right, so to put it in a little bit of context as to why I love this so much, this is another example of how the media has completely failed the people and that the people en masse are watching regular Americans with a platform that, like, what was Joe Rogan before his podcast? He was the host of some fucking show. What was that one?
Fear Factor.
Fear Factor, and then he was a commentator for the UFC. But he has an amazing life experience. He's met a lot of people. So his voice, his platform has more respect, gets more attention, and is taken more seriously than the fucking pundits, talking heads, and all of the fake news media that are beholden to shareholders and lobbyists. So I am proud of Dana White giving more credit to Dr. fucking Joe Rogan.
Hell yeah, dude. That was fucking impassionate. I was trying to get to the applause, but...
Oh, I thought you were going to go blah, blah. I was going to fucking shoot myself.
I have the paid version for my soundboard app, so when I hit the back button, I got to go through a few little...
I told you stop spending money.
Sound effects. But hey, dude, I'm there regardless. Dude, what a great speech.
Thank you. Thank you. It feeds my ego.
Yes, very good. Very good. Dude, so I don't want to miss the total woman move.
Yeah.
But we have time for like one more thing before we get to the total woman move because I'd like to close out on the total woman move. So
can I do a brief teaser?
Do we
like real quick, like 5 seconds?
Titty teaser?
No, not here. Only on my OnlyFans. I watched the Alec Baldwin interview, and we're going to talk about it tomorrow or Wednesday. I watched it, and I'm fucking cringed out. It was one of the most bewildering things. Like, I don't even know what to say.
You know what?
Josh needs to see it, and we're going to talk about it.
Maybe there's not much to talk about. When you saw it, what was your takeaway from it?
Okay, it was bewildering entirely because it not only was completely about him and how it's impacted him. I mean, sure, he talks about the victim. Yelena is her name. Helena, sorry. I mean, but the biggest memorable thing you take away is that, oh, poor Alec Baldwin, he gets to talk about, somehow Trump makes mention in there, and he talks about that Trump said something about how Alec Baldwin fucked up. George Clooney went on record to say, no matter what, in every movie, I check my gun twice before I do anything with it. So he plays the victim, and he doesn't even take any accountability. He doesn't feel guilty. The question was, do you feel guilty? No. I don't feel and he feels like the armorer is the one that should get the brunt of whatever comes their way. He has 3 civil suits coming his way. It was just so strange, and the sincerity seemed real, but this is a fucking professional actor. I could not tell what was real and what wasn't. And man, I don't know. And apparently, tell me if the story has changed 3 times or not, because he was sticking with She was instructing me to point the gun at her more. The gun was cocked back, and when it pointed at her, it went off. That's it. And they didn't know until 45 minutes later that it was real, that it actually happened. So I
heard some people say that it was almost incriminating enough to where it sounded like it was like almost like intentional.
Oh, okay. I mean, yes, I'd say that
he kept repeating how she was a very she was very I don't know,
passionate,
not hard, yeah, but just like let's get this done, let's go. Yeah.
He does paint this picture that she's a woman that almost died what she loved doing, which is disgusting. First off, and secondly, this implication that somebody out there sabotaged me. It's flirted with, man. And then you take that dynamic and then you throw in a little fucking salt and pepper of Trump being, somewhere in the backdrop calling for accountability or whatever he said. I don't want to misquote. It's just weird.
Like, it also seems par for the course for someone who doesn't
want to go
respect or like guns. It seems par for the course for someone who's totally anti-gun to say, hey, this is not my fault. Because they never necessarily, they always, when one of these shootings happen, it's usually them blaming the gun, ban the gun. It's never really addressing the person behind the gun. Yeah, we get to know the person's name and stuff like that. This school shooter, this, or this guy, that. But it's always the gun is the problem. So it's par for the course to hear them talk about anything but the person behind the gun.
Who literally
we know
pointed the
Alec
fucking
Baldwin,
gun.
we know his story and all that behind it, but the focus is not on Alec Baldwin.
No.
He's almost trying to shift the narrative.
He's almost completely disassociated from the accountability.
And he's producer on the set.
He was handed the gun, and the person that handed it to him said cold gun. So he blames that person, and it's just really just fucking
but they had
bizarre.
safety issues.
Yeah, 2 people walked off set.
Prior, yeah, a few different safety issue meetings the day of or the day prior. Exactly what you're saying. People walked off set.
Regarding safety, about the safety and the mishandling. And Alec Baldwin, I think, threw himself some fucking clout.
And as a producer, that's one of your jobs is to hire these people. So that's what I'm saying. You're at fault. I didn't, you hired the fucking bad person then.
Yeah, 100% of the way, and he's just not taking any responsibility here. And I keep forgetting there's one more fucking strange aspect of this, and I'm not gonna remember on cue. So just
John Q.
I want to see just something don't let this be another too big to fail fucking celebrity thing. We don't need that as a country right now. Everybody needs to be treated equally and be dealt with an even hand. Just because he's the producer or some big shot actor doesn't mean he's immune to the consequences of the actions lawfully. So he needs to get sifted through the goddamn legal system one way or another, I think.
It does seem like you come out with this interview so fast, and as you're putting it, it doesn't seem like he's taking accountability.
No, he doesn't feel guilty
in the slightest. So it just seems like, oh, you're trying to push a narrative already. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
It does feel like he's trying to push an entire narrative,
Eric Baldwin,
an agenda, and I don't know, man. It was like Twilight Zone strange, and I'll never forget that very fucking insipid interview.
I mean, to just kind of dangle just a little bit longer, because there's really not much else to this story.
Well, what's the woman move?
At least right now. Hang on.
Okay.
The Milwaukee parents of the shooter. We're just learning a few more details to that whole thing, that whole kit and caboodle.
So this is another example of where I find the accountability being taunted, where it's strange, and I don't really know. I don't have a full formulated opinion on it yet. I see people, friends on the right, that are saying this is a dangerous president and it scares them. And I see other people saying there was they should be in trouble because there was enough red flags. They bought the gun for him. They saw things, but I hear other things like the school fucked up. So it's a systemic failure.
So you heard me say that to you earlier, that I've been hearing a lot of people blame the parents, and rightfully so, but also too, as you just brought up, I was like, I don't see a lot of people blaming the school though.
And didn't you share with me? Somebody in the school saw him drawing a victim via gunshot. He drew the blood. He was loading a fucking firearm in the school, and they just said don't get caught.
So he was that's a little separate. So yeah, he was searching for ammo on his phone, and he was like texting his mom, telling her that, and she said, "Oh, don't get caught," while searching for ammo, because can't have your phone in school. But the more incriminating things are, number one, the parents never advised the school district, which what parent does? I'm a little confused by that. I'm not saying that's anybody's fault. I'm just saying, like,
what were they supposed to advise them? Like, I think my son's losing it.
No. It's saying the parents never advised the school district that he had access to a firearm or that they had recently purchased a firearm for him. It doesn't seem like that's one of those laws that like anyone follows if that's a law.
Yeah, they're.
I necessarily can't blame them for that. I'm being just 100% honest.
Are they calling for like some national registration thing or something? Like,
no, that's probably one of those things like, hey, if you buy a gun for a minor, you have to inform. You have to inform. Your fucking local authority. You have to inform somebody in proximity. That is not a minor that also needs to know that this person has a gun. You know what I mean? Like something like that.
Well, I could see how that could blow up too when you put it that way. Like, yeah, okay, what if some other minor who's got malicious intent,
a coal miner?
Here's nah, I didn't feel it today.
Oh, okay.
It was good though. Like, what if another fucking like underage student hears that homeboy's got a gun, but only because it had to be revealed.
Homeboy's got a gun.
And so that person, I don't know, like, so that could go any which way. I'm sure, and I hate to put it so bluntly, the liberal media would be like, that's a great idea, Josh. They should report to the staff and everybody. They should have posters of everybody that has guns.
No, but I'm saying I bet you that's already a thing that people don't even realize. Like, why would they even, like, the way this article, the way the students' parents, this is quoted, never advised the school district that he had direct access to a firearm or that they had recently purchased a firearm for him. To me, how that was sound and quoted sounds like it is a requirement for minors in the state of wherever the fuck
to say,
like, hey, if you get a gun for a minor, you have to report this to such and such within 30 days.
Or hey, if there's a mass shooting, at least you have a registry.
Right. They need to know because, like, a minor, there's no record of a minor buying a gun. So
is he making good money in the minefield?
I thought you didn't like it.
I didn't like it at all.
But now you're going for it?
I just, maybe
it just seems kind of unfair.
Better for me. Thought it was better for me, man.
It just seems unfair. It just seems, it doesn't seem right.
Life isn't fair.
Yeah, I know it isn't, but this in particular just seems like you're kind of rehashing what I tried.
I know, that was totally original. It came from my dome. So, all right, go on.
On the 29th of November, a teacher saw Ethan Crumbly viewing images of his bullets on his cell phone. And this is what we were talking about, where his mom was like, oh, don't get caught, texting him that.
Not a good look.
Here's the crazy part. Here's where I'm confused by all this, okay? On the 30th, let's see if we can find this. We got to go down to what happened. Don't give me that sass.
I went down last night, not like the other one though. She went way down.
Here we go. Okay, this is what I was looking for.
To the ground, doo-doo brown. Okay.
On the ground, doo-doo brown. On November 30th, the morning of the shootings, a teacher observed drawings by Mr. Crumbly that raised concern. Now, when I tell you, Eli, if I were to tell you that, hey, these drawings are a little concerning, what do you think that might be? Like what could be only concerning?
Wait, are you telling me that
I'm a teacher? I come to you as like another teacher, like, yo.
Oh, because this happened to me.
This is kind of concerning. What do you think concerning? Doesn't sound serious, right? Hey,
no.
This is a little concerning. What do you think that would look like?
To say that to the student?
Yeah, no. If I was coming to you, another faculty member.
Oh, okay. Oh, that kid was drawing some concerning material.
And
it doesn't sound that.
Well, what does that look like? Well, I mean, he was drawing like potatoes getting fucked. It was just weird. Like, oh yeah, it's
that's terrible. Oh, what's his name? Where does he sit at? I should check that out.
Yeah, we'll talk to concerning. Listen, everybody draws potatoes getting fucked. Don't worry about that.
All right.
If he's drawing raisins getting fucked, now we'd we'd be concerned.
I apologize for stealing the spotlight for just a second, but when I
Take
was
it,
a
run with
kid,
it.
I used to love horror movies. Like Freddy Krueger was my hero as a kid, and I would draw my own like VHS box tapes, and it would be covered with blood and people getting stabbed, and that was concerning.
You sound like an Ethan Crumbly,
and
because that's what their concerning was, Eli.
And then one day, my mother came home from work to find me and my old buddy Casey fake knife fighting with real knives in the kitchen. And then I was no longer allowed to watch R-rated movies or draw bloody things, but I kept doing it.
Is that why when we started this podcast, I had picked you up from the Joseph Conti Maximum Security Prison, and you said, "Let's do this," and I said, "Don't say it like that," and you said, "My bad."
I mean, word for word. Wow, you have a great memory.
So those drawings of concern,
yes, very concerning,
were actually a drawing featuring images of a gun, a person who had been shot, a laughing emoji, and then the words "blood everywhere" and "the thoughts won't stop, help me."
Jesus Christ. Okay, that is concerning.
And the teacher goes up to another teacher and is like, "Hey, it's kind of concerning." And the guy was like, "Nah, this is what kids do. This is a kid thing.
This is all the rage these days. Don't you know what emo is?
They're all. You ever played GTA 5?
Yeah,
Huh?
that's like their
That's
everyday lives.
concerning.
That's a look into the pulse of the youth.
Now that's concerning. So, but off of that concern, the teacher notified. Good God. Good God, man.
Stop destroying our technology.
Yeah, I know. The teacher notified school counselors and the dean of students. The student was removed from the classroom and taken to the guidance counselor's office, where the student claimed, this is what the kid said, the drawing was part of a video game he was designing.
See, perfect.
Parents, dude, adults are so stupid.
They really are.
I'm talking like I'm 8. Adults are so stupid.
I mean,
I'm 34. I'm stupid.
Aren't you like 42?
When I was 8 and I saw me, I'd be like, that guy's smart.
He's going places. He's gonna have a
I'm
podcast.
not. I'm stupid.
Yeah, no.
I'm very stupid because after the students' parents arrived, school officials asked specific probing questions regarding the student's potential harm to himself or others. His answers,
I'm fine. Everything's
which were
fine.
confirmed by his parents, led counselors to conclude that he did not intend to hurt anyone. At no time did the counselors believe the student might harm others. This is the day he killed people.
Oh my! What?
Yes.
Holy shit!
November 30th, the morning of the shooting. Are you not listening?
No,
again?
I
You're doing that
said
thing?
everything.
The morning of the shooting, they found the drawings of him drawing people with a gun and blood everywhere, saying, help me, what happened?
Won't help. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. They brought him to the office, and they're like, this is fine. Let's call the parents. The parents came out, and the parents were like, well, nah, this is fine. So the counselors were like, at no time did the counselors believe the students might harm others based on his behavior, responses, and demeanor, which appeared calm.
I take
except for the painting of blood and merciless killing.
And the thoughts won't stop. This says two things. Yes, adults are actually fucking stupid and kids are fucking liars.
It's not done.
It's a powder keg.
When the parents were asked to take their son home for the day, they flatly refused and left without their son.
And that's the day he shot these people. Jesus,
Eli,
H.
it's
Christ.
not done.
Fuck, it can't get worse.
Because their son had no previous disciplinary infractions.
He's 15.
The decision was made he would be returned to the classroom rather than sent home to an empty house.
Okay, systemic fucking failure on everybody involved. This is not a scapegoat for the parents. This is not another blame the fucking guns. This is what the fuck is going on with people that are supposed to be looking out for this shit, and it's literally looking you right in the fucking face saying, help me, the thoughts won't stop, blood everywhere, and you're like, you know what, he says he's all right.
Here's an infuriating sentiment. Both incidents, the letter said, stayed at the guidance counselor level and were never elevated to the principal's or assistant principal's offices. The counselors made a judgment based on their training and clinical experience, Mr. Thorne said, and did not have all the facts we know now.
Of course.
Seems like all the facts we know now are what you guys stumbled across. And we're like, this seems fine.
No. Well, minus the fact that now there's 5 dead people and kids and all that. So, yeah, now we know a little bit more in the aftermath, you dumb fucking sons of bitches. All of you. Terrible.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, another day. What the fuck? Sorry, what's the next move here? We doing the woman move, or are we gonna do a video? What's your choice? Because I don't want to see the signs and then just let you go, Josh.
No, we'll do the total woman thing because that's not that long. That's not that long.
Total woman move.
When I heard this, my friend, I sat there and I giggled out loud. I cackled out loud. I cried inside. And then I looked at my girlfriend and I said, and I told her the story and I said, this is a total woman move. And when I told her that, the first thing she did was like, no, it's not. Anybody would do. I'm like, you're already doing the thing where you know what I'm saying is true. And you know I'm right. This is an illogical, emotional reaction that thinks nothing of anything else in the moment and just is like, fuck you, it's a total woman move.
Is this going to be another segment of misogynist Josh comes back? What do you
I thought that was a given. I thought that was. I thought everybody knew.
Misogynist. Yeah. Okay, we're sexist.
I love slapping the old woman around.
We're xenophobes. I'm a turf. If you haven't met me yet,
especially when she deserves it. You know what I mean?
If the sandwich is not properly in its place, yeah. I know.
If the fist fits,
is that the face?
What I mean? No, that's not the face.
Okay.
So it is called colloquially. See what I did there?
Wow, you did that well.
Yeah, I thought I would.
I can't even say it. Colloquially.
I'm not going to say it again.
And hello, no disrespect to all the lovely women we have with us. We adore you. It's just this one is a little worrying.
No, this is no disrespect. This is just, hey, this is the truth. That's all. Yeah.
That's why it's in the title.
Yeah, you can't be mad by the truth. So a U.S.-Russia spat seems to have reached space now. Heyo, an all-time high. You know what I mean? In a new development, a Russian space agency, the Roscosmos, has threatened to sue a NASA astronaut. The agency claims the astronaut, it's my horrible drum roll, drilled a hole in the vehicle, which was docked at the International Space Station.
Whoa, wait. Drilled a hole in the vehicle, like while it was
Drilled the hole in the vehicle while they were in space.
So she put everybody's lives at risk for what?
So, with the hope of returning home early.
Oh no.
QAnon
there you go.
Purposely made the hole, reported Russia, while citing sources on Friday. So get this. Seems to have wanted to leave due to a blood clot or a fight with her boyfriend on board the ISS.
No! Total woman move. Damn! Fuck.
Dude.
Shnikes, man. Shnikes.
When she was in space, she got married to this guy named Jeff Chancellor, like in space. So like they started this romance engagement, got married in space. The couple is still married to this day. So it was this incident. She must have gotten mad at him. He said something like, you look kind of good today. What do you mean kind of?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't mean it like that. What the fuck? And
this'll show you kind of good, my ass.
Such an illogical move, such an emotional move. No thought of anybody else on board. Just like, I want to go home. I want to get out of here. And this is how we're doing it. Damn. I'm going to sabotage the fucking spacecraft where people need to breathe into.
Sorry, I have a very brief diversion on topic. Do you think while they had SMEX up there, yes, it's SMEX because it's a family-friendly program, when the dude was pulling his putt and pops, do you think it like it's slowly in the like with the zero gravity, just like, hey, you know, we're alive, and she just like spreads them, and she's like, I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna catch him. Oh, I missed it.
You ever seen somebody sneeze in space? It's just like that, but
Yeah.
out of your dick.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That was very visual.
It goes in slow motion, and you do your best to try to neo it. Nope. No sperm hitting my face today, boy.
I wonder how much
goes
weird
by.
fuckery has gone on in space now. But okay.
A lot.
Wow. Yeah. So wow.
Why wouldn't you try out?
So
weird
they're just
fuckery?
suing her. They're not gonna like lock her up for endangering all the technology and human lives and shit.
I guess not.
They're just gonna give her a tampon and say, go for a run.
You know, you know what my girlfriend didn't like the most is like
that poor woman.
I did say that, you know, we got to be careful. We go because we don't know what the Kremlin, we don't know what the Russian, you know, we don't know if they're being truthful or not. But I could see, you know, the Russians being like, I do not trust anything that bleeds for 3 days and does not die.
Classic.
It does not die.
Dos Vidania.
Like that's why they're just like blaming it on the woman. She must have got emotional and drilled a hole in spacecraft. By no means is this our fault. This is not some screw hole that forgot to have screw in it. This is definitely a woman move.
Total Russian move.
No, woman move.
Oh, I see what you did there,
fault.
Russia.
Yes.
Okay.
Russian has no fault in this.
Well, that's kind of what Hillary Clinton said throughout the campaign. It's a Russian move, but she really got revealed to be there.
I ain't feel no tired.
All right. So
what did she say?
What? No, I did. Well, Hillary Clinton. It was proven there was actually some fucking RussiaGate shit on Hillary's side, not the side that they kept trying to pin it on, was Trump and his people.
I have some treats for you.
Okay.
I've found your new love interest, but I tell you what, we don't got enough time for that.
The love interest?
I'm going to have to save that for tomorrow or
fine.
Wednesday. Yeah,
Fine,
the love
fine,
interest
fine.
for
Okay.
sure.
I swear, if she's like really, really nasty, I'm gonna, be disappointed.
So let's play some public freakouts and get the freak out of here.
All right,
you know,
all right.
as we do.
Let's do that.
Thank all of you for tuning in. Please give us a like, give us a comment in that comment section down there. Only if you like it, of course. It does help us get up in the algorithm and all that jazz. It
helps the traction that's required for us to go somewhere with this, guys. So and of course, share the episode. We watch like Santa Claus for everybody that does share. We are thinking about doing a little contest randomly that somebody shares. We're going to send you a package and do a like and leave a comment when the stream dies.
But stick around Tuesday and Wednesday. We will be seeing Eli's future wife.
My future wife, apparently. She better look
in his
good,
future
man.
life. It's his wife. This is a big shout out to the bonfire for turning me on to this.
Does she own a knife? She's my wife with a knife.
I guarantee you she owns a knife. We can. I mean,
does she have strife?
Should we do it right now?
I'm running out of lines to rhyme it with, but how long would it be? I mean, we got to freak out. Let's do the freak out.
It's gonna take. It's gonna take.
I don't want to. No.
I want to have some fun with it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. We'll go to the freak out. Sorry about that. Sorry to psych you up for nothing.
Google randomly just said, "Hey, you watch some yoga videos." Okay,
that's awesome.
I don't know what the fuck just happened.
Here's a funny one. I can't tell if it is true or false.
Okay, let's see.
But either way, it is fun, and that's all we care about here at Stuck at Night. We care about fun
and the truth.
And the truth. So here's a man almost saying the N-word, but does not, but still gets thrown like a rag doll.
Bro, are you serious? Bro, I'm not even gonna say the N-word. What? Fucking black guy.
I'm getting.
What do you think? Fake?
I'm getting fake vibe.
You
Who the fuck would
you
I don't
like? You
know.
think
Well,
they're friends? I think they're friends. I think they're friends.
We are very suspicious of everything, which is healthy.
Because, dude, it's the internet.
I mean, but yeah, dude, like I could survive a fucking throw over there. Like, yeah.
I know it's not one of those completely staged videos where like everyone is in on it.
I see some sincere like, what's going on?
Exactly. But I'm not sure if
look at the lack of eye contact.
There, yeah, you know, you don't really make eye contact.
Laugh. I don't want to look at you because I'm gonna laugh.
I don't want to become a part of this just because I made eye contact with you or something like that.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not even gonna say the N-word. What? Fucking black guy.
Yeah, it doesn't sound genuine.
His bad acting, I think, gives it away.
Fucking
I'm not even
black
gonna
guy.
say the N word, and how he paused to pretend to think of you effing black guy.
Yeah, I'm not.
But but I take what I do like is the stunt. I like getting completely manhandled across the counter.
Fucking black guy.
Yo,
yeah, that was staged.
he went for a ride.
I highly think it was staged, but it was fun nonetheless. We appreciate the fun.
We have fun here, you know. We enjoy fun.
A little something for some of the voice of the people here. Thank you, Jamie, for with the $1 million question. Where's BC tonight, Lindsay? You know, we'll get into that later tomorrow.
Yes, that tomorrow. Yeah, we don't want to come back
We have
on
a lot
Mondays
of drama
with
shit.
such
no
inside baseball.
when there's like new people and stuff. So
we will get to the voice of the people drama.
Do you have the shake my hand video?
tomorrow? Or I do. I was gonna play that.
I like that one.
Yes, I really enjoy. To me, that's gonna be one of those new videos to where like it's gonna be incorporated into every type of
yes,
possible
good.
thing. You know,
Man, I hope so. I hope we're the beginning.
like, but what was this guy thinking though?
He really wanted to get some recognition, bro.
No, he didn't. He was trying to start something.
No, he just look at that. Come on,
Shake your hand. I want to shake your hand.
I want to shake your hand.
Oh
I
yeah,
want to
brother.
shake your hand.
I'm gonna pull your pud.
I want to shake your
Is it
hand.
the woman he's going for? His. Oh, the guy.
I want to shake his hand.
Wow.
Before me off the fucking plate.
He's stuck on repeat.
And then finally he gets to the punchline. I want to shake you for throwing me off the fucking plane. Like, I was waiting there. I was like, why does this man want to shake this man's hand?
One more play. I usually never ask for a replay, but I want to shake his hand. I want to. All right.
Shake your hand. I'm gonna shake your hand. Shake your hand. I'm gonna shake your hand. I want to shake his hand. I want to shake his hand. I want to shake his hand. Before me off the fucking plate. I want to shake his hand. That's all I want.
That's a man who wants a handshake.
All I want.
I want to shake his hand.
I don't know why it's so funny.
You stupid son of a bitch.
Okay, that's good stuff. Maybe, you know what? I'm going to use that same energy at a bar to pick up a chick. I want to buy a drink.
I want to shake her hand.
I want to buy a drink.
You stupid son of a bitch.
Get me kicked out of the bar.
What? I liked her.
Yeah.
Why is everybody so mad at me?
Chill, guys. I want to shake you. No, I want to buy you a drink.
I want to shake her hand.
I want to stick my penis in you. All right, that was enough. That was
Ooh.
too much. Sorry.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Ooh.
I got carried away. Well, on that uncomfortable note.
Did we watch the guy, you know, okay. Let's do this. I want to play one video because I think it'll kind of get you thinking, and then we'll play funny. Actually, you know what? We'll go out on a high note. We're gonna play the funny video first. Old school pull.
A high note, not a low note.
Never mind. It's gone. Let's see. Mirror.
Exorcism of oral sex demon. Whoa.
Yes, this is old school.
This is old school. But
hang on.
This is the woman that starts saying how bad she wants to.
A demon came with his penis and put it in my mouth.
But this penis.
Going the
And then
classics.
he came again and he slept with me last week, and I told the pastor that I need deliverance again, and since then my private part has been itchy. Yeah.
That was Jaleel leaving his white.
Do you think that sounds like maybe she has some type of, I don't know,
Yes,
STD?
a little sort of spiritual STD.
The demon, I think she means Damone came over.
Damone.
Yeah.
Doing the twang there.
Look at demo. Look, oral sex demo. You see oral sex? Look, oral sex. Look. You oral sex. Use the oral sex. Let that sperm of that man out. Out, you demo. Out.
Is he spanking it this
Demon
whole
in the
time?
private
Oh
part.
man.
Watch what happens.
What the fuck? Did they
Come on from the private.
Stop! You're hurting her.
Come out from the private.
Oh my!
Come out from the private.
Oral sex demon, dude. We gotta introduce the "Let me shake your hand" guy to this whole operation here.
Every time I'm in search for the clit, I'm gonna shout that at the pussy now. Come up from the private. Come up from the private.
I think it'll work, man.
Come on from the private.
And when you find the clit, you have to address it like, I want to shake your hand.
Yeah, I want to shake his hand for making me look like a fool.
Okay, I think we've.
Come on.
Woo. Yo, check out your burn.
Go.
Stop spraying that shit.
Go, Ninja, go, Ninja, go. It sounds like the Ninja
That's
Turtle
a good
song.
video. I would see that. I'd watch that. Okay.
I need to superimpose that go over the Teenage Mutant Ninja
that
Turtle
would go
song.
viral as fuck. Oh my God.
Oh, damn. He just popped her in the head.
He just assaulted that woman.
He just knocked her out.
Oh, she's down where they're going.
Come out from the private. Come out from the private.
It's already burned to dust. Wow, this has been an emotional roller coaster today, John.
Whew. But I want to go off on a thinking note.
A thinking note.
A thinking note.
Okay.
Let me just delete that video so I know we don't got to watch it again.
Do you want to shake my hand?
Shake my hand. Shake my hand.
Okay, so it's not that. All right.
No.
All right, that's not the thinking note.
So this video right here. It's one of those performance art pieces.
Oh,
so,
this is the miserable thing. Yeah, okay.
Like you know what it is?
I read about it, yeah.
So you want to read this right here?
Its existence. Okay.
Let's read the whole thing.
I got you.
I'm going to scroll down.
These glasses are terrible. All right. No.
Oh, well, hold
I
up.
got you. All right. All right. No piece of art has ever emotionally affected. Damn, these glasses suck. I'm so
Here,
sorry.
I got you. No piece of art has ever emotionally affected me the way this robot arm piece has. It's programmed to try to contain the hydraulic fluid that's constantly leaking out and required to keep itself running.
I can do it. If too much escapes, it will die, so it's desperately trying to pull it back to continue to fight for another day. Saddest part is they gave the robot the ability to do happy dances for spectators while the spill was contained. When the project was first launched, it danced around, spending most of its time interacting with the crowd since it could quickly pull back the small spillage. Many years later, as you see it now in the video, it looks worn down and hopeless because the amount of leaked fluid became unmanageable as the spill grew over time. There now isn't enough time to dance, as it only has enough time to try to keep itself alive, living its best days in a never-ending cycle between sustaining life and simultaneously bleeding out. Damn.
God damn,
that,
dude.
That feels like my 9 to 5.
Dude, honestly, it doesn't even feel like a job. It just feels like life. You know? It feels like at one point you have it all together, and slowly but surely you stop dancing. There becomes no more time for dancing, and you're trying to keep the fluid from spilling out, whether it be physically or mentally. And at some point, you don't have the mental fortitude to keep it all from in, and then
the act on.
Finally, one day you have no more hydraulic fluid.
This shit is deep, though. I never read the full description, and I'm actually getting depressed watching this.
I know, like the robot just seems bummed, bro. Just like, I'm trying to get it all in. Like, I need to at least give me some proof so I know it was dancing and doing as it said before.
That would be helpful.
Then I'd be like, okay, well then that's just life, you fucking robot.
Yeah.
But right now, I just see this old piece of shit crying. I'm like, would you stop it?
Pull yourself up by the bootstraps,
Yeah,
you motherfucker.
you're making me feel bad now. You're giving,
Yeah.
We're not there yet.
And nobody wants to deal with that. If you're the problem, go fucking solve it yourself, bitch.
Yeah, dude, exactly.
We have no sympathy here.
Exactly.
We did it. I'd say boys, but it's just you and I.
Boys and girls, because all of those who watch us are a mixed bunch.
Yes, all you lovely people. Thank you, new, old, fan, hater, whatever the case. We always appreciate, no matter what your energy is, regardless if you agree or disagree with whatever we have to say or discuss. We just appreciate the art of dialogue. That's what we champion here at Stuck in the Middle, Stuck at Night, Stuck Studios, and we hope that you help us on this mission to keep the dialogue open. YouTube.com/StuckInTheMiddle if you're listening to us. And hit the like, hit the share. We hope to see you tomorrow night and do it again and again.
There's a lot we didn't get to, so join us, as Eli said, tomorrow and Wednesday night at 10 p.m.-ish. Hopefully we'll be on time tomorrow. With that said, we may have, you know what? I'm not going to jinx us. We'll see you tomorrow.
I want to shake your hand.
I want to shake your hand, man.
I want to shake your hand.
I want to shake your hand, man.
I want to shake your hand.
Let me shake that shit, man.
Ah.